Alright, what is up, everybody? DSP here, back again with Killer Instinct, yes. And this is basically the final time that we'll be checking out a new character, at least for the foreseeable future, because who we're going to be checking out today... That is a weird sound. Ugh. Is Fulgore, the final character in the Season 1, DLC pass, Season Pass of the game. Now, he came out about a week ago from when I'm doing this, so it's about April, what is today? April 15th? He came out last week, and, I was out of state, so I'm back and I want to check him out. We're going to do what we usually do, where I do an in-the-lab video, showing off all of his basic stuff, special moves, their properties, some basic combos. Then we're going to be heading into, for the very first time, arcade ladder mode. That's right, the game now has an arcade mode that was added in last week, which is pretty neat that they finally did it. What took them, 6 months to add in an arcade ladder mode, I have absolutely no clue, but, it is what it is. At least we finally get it. So we're going to do this with Fulgore for the very first time, and then we're going to jump online and do some online gameplay. Now keep in mind, I'm going to say this up front, I haven't touched Killer Instinct since January, and so I'm going to be rusty. In addition to that, this is the very first time I'm playing Fulgore. In fact, up until I downloaded him today, I never even saw what he looked like. I didn't watch anyone's videos. I've been too busy with other stuff. So this is going to be, my first attempts. No, you're not going to see any master level combos or gameplay. And chances are when I go online, if there's people who have been playing hardcore for months, or even have just been playing with Fulgore for a week, they're probably going to hand my ass to me. Alright, so, Fulgore. Interesting that this is the character they chose to add, because he is actually a character from the original Killer Instinct. Okay? He was in Killer Instinct 1, and then later on they kind of took him out of the series, and people were like, why? He was one of the coolest characters, we want him back. And at one point there were rumors of Killer Instinct 3, and they said he was going to bring him back, and then it just kind of all fizzled away and never happened. So for them to bring him back for Killer Instinct, the reboot, is pretty sweet. And as you can see, he's a cyborg. He's manufactured by Ultratech, who in the original Killer Instinct game, they were kind of like the enemy, the big bad enemy of the game. The evil corporation that needed to be taken down by some of the good characters of the game. I have no idea what the plot is, because I don't know if there even is a plot this time around. But I digress. Let's check him out. First of all, let's check out his punches. Light, medium, heavy. Heavy has some pretty good reach. Forward and heavy. A spinning punch that hits multiple times. 2 times. Back and heavy is his overhead. Okay. We got crouching light, crouching medium, crouching fierce. Be interested to see if crouching fierce punches an anti-air. It looks like it would be, right? Alright, we got jumping light, jumping medium, jumping fierce. Jumping fierce, not sure if it crosses over. It doesn't look like it does. Nah. No, you probably have to rely on kicks to cross over. Okay, let's look at his kicks. Light, medium, heavy. I don't think there are any variations on that, no. Crouching light, medium, heavy. Heavy has some pretty good reach. Look at that. The sweep has some pretty decent reach. But you cannot 2-in-1 after it. I mean, I can't do a move after that. Alright, then jumping light, jumping medium. Aha, I bet you this is the cross-up. Yup, it is. It's pretty standard cross-up. And it looks like it's almost has like Ken or Ryu's reach from Street Fighter. Seriously. And then jumping roundhouse. Okay, it's just a forward moving kick, which you cannot cross up with. Gotcha. Alright, let's take a look at his special moves. So we already checked these out. Let's actually do his throws first before we get to that. So regular throw. Okay, and then the backwards throw. Tosses them all the way across the screen. Okay. Let's take a look at our command list here for special attacks. We've got Blade Dash. Okay. We've got a bunch. We should try them all. So here's Blade Dash. That's with light, medium, heavy. You could charge it. Look at that. If you hold down the button, it actually charges the move. So you can actually stagger it a little bit if you wish to. That's interesting. Alright, we've got Fireball with punch. Light, medium, and heavy. which is 3, okay? You've got an uppercut, you know, Dragon Punch style move. That's with light. That's with medium. And that's with heavy. Okay. We've got I-beams. Let's try these. This is going to be a backwards fireball motion with punch. Light, it just hits the ground. Medium. And heavy. Heavy actually goes up, so look at that. That's actually a full screen anti-air. That's pretty sweet. If you got someone who's running away and they're being a dick, you can just keep doing that and try to knock them out of the air with it. That's pretty good. Alright. And I believe we also got a teleport, which is a Dragon Punch style motion with kick. Here you go. You got one that goes behind the opponent. One that goes in the center of the screen. Oops. And one that goes to the... So you could go left of the screen with light kick, middle of the screen with medium kick, or right of the screen with heavy kick. Which the move's not coming out now. There we go. Alright, and then the final move that he has is quarter circle back and I'm sorry, it's half circle back and kick. As you see here, what this move is if you actually do it with heavy kick and you hold it down, it actually apparently charges your super meter. So unlike all the other characters in the game where you're reliant on actually just getting hits, Fulgore can actually charge his super meter mid-match, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. A character who you get a knockdown and start charging your meter to get super back. Pretty sweet, right? Okay. So let's go ahead. We've done all the basic moves. Let's now try the shadow versions of all the moves. So Shadow Blade Dash is a fierce blade dash that strikes 5 times. The move is projectile and throw invulnerable. So you see someone throwing projectiles, do this. There you go, look at that. As quickly as I did that, 36% damage for just to be able to do that. Let's see how far it moves. So pretty damn far. Does it actually go full screen? Here we go. It does go full screen, which is pretty nuts. You could be a full screen away, anyone throws a fireball, that's it. They're gonna get nailed. Pretty interesting. Let's do the Shadow Fireball. So it's a 5-hit fireball. Pretty typical, right? Let's try the Shadow Dragon Punch. A 5-hit juggling Dragon Punch. Pretty similar to the version that he used to have. He used to have a version of it that was similar to that. Let's do the Shadow I-beams. Let's see what this looks like. So it actually pushes the opponent back, but I'm wondering if in the corner if you could do a big combo based off of it. Oh yeah, look at that. I could have kept going there if I wanted to. Interesting. Okay. And then we've got the shadow version of the charge move, right? Oh wait, what's this? Shadow Laser Barrage while in the air. Let's try this. Whoa! So he starts shooting right below him. 4 aerial hits. Let's actually test this out. Move him across the screen here. 5 hits. If you hit it fully, it's 5 full hits in midair. So anytime in midair, if he has super meter, he can call out with those I-beams. That's pretty interesting. That's very interesting, actually. This is making him a very versatile character, having an anti-air from full screen, and you could dash in and do that at any time, too, for some pretty decent damage. Interesting. Okay. And then we've got 2 other moves that he's got shadow versions of, correct? Let's see. We've got Shadow Plasma Port, and we've also got... No, just Shadow Plasma Port. And then Devastation Beam. Look at this, with Instinct Mode activated. Whoa, uses up as an entire reactor reserve to unleash a devastating beam of power. Must have full reactor and must be in Instinct Mode to activate. That's unique. He's got a move that he has to use his full super meter, but he has to be in Instinct Mode. We'll try that in a second. Let's do Shadow Plasma Port. That was not it. It's not... Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing it the wrong way. My bad. Oh, wow. So let's say your opponent is doing turtling or whatever. You can do Shadow Plasma Port. You go behind him and hit him from behind. How cool is that? And it's a 5-hit auto hit and you can combo after it. That's pretty sweet. That's the most basic thing you could do there, but that might be unbreakable. Interesting. Look at that! You can actually do it during a combo as a different linker. How cool is that he was able to do a big linker by doing it? That's sweet. Alright, now let's try this move. Enter Instinct mode. And we're going to try this final move, which you need to use all of your super meter to do. Here we go. That's Instinct mode. Here it comes. Whoa! It's like a freaking unibeam that Iron Man would do. Let's do it again. Now keep in mind, in a real match, you wouldn't be able to do it twice because it supposedly uses your entire super meter up. So, you know, if you use your entire super meter, there's no way you're going to be able to do it again. So that's pretty cool. Now, does that go full screen? Oops. It does. So, holy crap. If someone activates Instinct mode and has full meter, you better turtle like crazy against Fulgore when he has Instinct mode and full meter. Because if he blasts you with that shit, you're going to lose half your life. That's pretty intense. Alright, interesting. So, now I don't know if you've seen all of his moves. His Ultra is with uppercut with punches. Okay, that's good to know. Let's look at openers, enders, and linkers. So his openers are any blade dash, medium or light eye lasers, shadow version of the blade dash, and the shadow plasma port, which we've seen, it teleports behind for 5 hits. Okay. Linkers are blade dash, or the medium or light eye laser, or the shadow blade dash, or the shadow eye laser is a linker, or the shadow plasma port, as we already saw. Enders would be a heavy kick blade dash, a heavy punch eye laser, any version of the plasma slice, any version of the energy bolt, the shadow energy bolt, and the shadow plasma slice is also an ender. Okay. And then, of course, you got the ultra combo. So let's mess around a little bit here with combos and see what we can do with Fulgore. One tactic people used to use, which I don't think you could do anymore, used to be able to throw a fireball, teleport behind, and try to mix them up, but I think the fireball's too fast now. Let's see. No, it worked! Holy shit! It actually just worked! I don't think that counted. Let's try it again. Nah, it counted the first time. You must have to be really fast with it. There you go! Yeah, what the hell? You can actually do it. This is sweet. You can still do the old school tactics. Yeah, you cannot do it with medium. There you go. You could do it with only with light. So you can throw the light projectile teleport behind. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I'm doing the wrong teleport. Ah, I screwed it up. Oh, it uses meter. Check this out. It actually uses super meter to do it. It's a cancel move. Here we go. Oops. Yeah, see that? It actually used a little bit of my super meter. So you can do it, but they definitely don't want you to be doing it infinitely. It does use a little bit of your meter. That's interesting to know. Okay, so outside of that, let's try to do like a basic combo here where we move in and do a few hits. There you go. Pretty basic 10-hit combo. Started with the blade dash. We had a couple medium hits, medium laser eye beams into a heavy hits into a crouching fierce punch, and then finally the fierce punch shadow blade uppercut to finish. So bread and butter, pretty simple, right? Let's try one with. I'm trying to think what else would be a good opener. Really, there aren't a lot of good openers besides the blade dash or an overhead. The overhead could be a good one. Now they said that heavy laser is also a finisher. Let's try combo with heavy laser. Oh, I might have been able to juggle after that. Let's try. Yep, there you go. You can juggle after it. So you could do another uppercut. You could have done shadow uppercut. Let's try shadow uppercut. So nice little extra juggle hits in the corner, even though it didn't do a lot of damage. All right, we know his crossover is jumping medium kick. Let's try a combo with that. I accidentally did the heavy plasma blade, which I didn't want to do. Let's do a medium one. Look at that. Pretty basic again. Crossover into a couple hits. The blade dash, a couple hits. I did the lasers into the fireball finisher. Not bad. I wonder if we can extend the combo by doing an EX move. Let's try that. Look at that combo. 20 hits, 54% damage, and I only used 1 meter. Damn, that was pretty good, man. Half your energy bar just because I used 1 meter. Pretty good. Alright. Now, the one thing I don't get is I don't know what instinct mode does, and they don't seem to explain it in the command list, exactly what instinct mode does for Fulgore. Alright, let's try a few more variations with other EX moves. There you go. So you can actually do laser I-beams, the shadow version of that, into the shadowed blade uppercut. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so someone in the stream chat says that when you activate instinct mode, it automatically regenerates your super meter. Okay, so that could be very useful, considering that you're always trying to gain meter with Fulgore because he uses meter for a lot of things, including this. Oops. That's not what I'm doing. Right, the cross-up. And also, keep in mind, you're also going to want to try to be doing this. Which is insanely damaging. You're always going to want to be trying to get full meter to do that as well. So there's a lot of different uses for meter with Fulgore, so his instinct mode could be quite good. Alright, let's try a combo in the corner here. Pretty good. Beastly combo, 52% damage with only 1 EX move. Interesting. I want to try one with the shadow teleport move and see how that works. Alright, so that time I used 2 meter burns, and I got 61% damage. Not bad, but keep in mind you're using your entire meter to do it. Interesting. I'm going to try something different here. Okay. So what I did there is I crossed over and I tried to push him into the corner using the EX I-beams. Or the shadow I-beams, and it did work. Okay. So I'm going to try an instinct combo now, where I try to interrupt the combo and start it over by using my instinct mode. And then after that, I'm going to try an ultra combo, and that'll pretty much be it. So let's try an instinct combo. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it. Damn it, my fault. I hit the wrong button after activating instinct mode. Alright, let's let instinct mode run out, and we'll try again. My fault. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was in the corner. I was able to get 44% damage with an instinct mode. Keep in mind I didn't use any shadow moves during that combo, though. Alright, let's try doing a combo with shadow moves and instinct mode and see what happens. Oh, I screwed that up. My fault. I dropped the end of the combo. Darn it. Alright, I'll try one more time, and then we're going to try out his Ultra combo. I actually want to see what it does. Alright, here we go. And I screwed up. I completely screwed that combo up. I wanted to do the EX move before I used Instinct mode, so that's my fault. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Alright, here we go. Haha! 30 hits, godlike combo. That was using Instinct and one Shadow move. I'm sure I could have used a second Shadow move in order to make it do even more damage. Alright, so now what I want to do is try to do the Ultra. That'll finish this off, but in order to do that, I need to have his life not regenerate. So let's have his health max be 20%, and that should be able to get us into an Ultra combo. Oh, I fucked it up. God damn it. Try it again. Ah! Here we go! Look at this! And a giant uppercut at the end. Pretty cool. So that is a 47 hit Ultra combo. I've actually heard that people have gotten like 150 hit Ultra combos with Fulgore. I wouldn't be surprised. It looks like he has a lot of combo ability, a lot of juggle ability. Seems to be a pretty interesting character. So, alright, those are the basics of Fulgore in the lab. I hope that you enjoyed them. And I'm going to move on and try other modes with him now.